everybody, it's Utah Johnny. Thanks for coming back to the channel. So today we're going to talk about something in Utah that you've all seen. It's turned out pretty cool. I'm talking about the Utah black plates. They're back, and there's a story behind it, and I may or may not have had something to do with it. Actually, okay, yeah, I did. I did have something to do with it, and this ball got rolling about 8 years ago, so I'm going to tell you the story. Okay, story time. 16 brought back their historic black and yellow plates. People were using them, they were selling like hotcakes. And I thought, you know what? Utah also had historic black plates that they used between 1966 and 1970. So with this idea in mind, I thought this might be a great opportunity for the state of Utah to offer a different type of license plate that I guarantee the automobile enthusiasts of Utah would absolutely love. And the state could make a little bit of money. It would be just a win all the way around. So the first step was to author a letter. I didn't know where to begin, but I figured that maybe the Division of Motor Vehicles would be a good start. So I wrote this letter, and as you can see here, it was dated in 2016. So I got a reply back from the state, and they really didn't say too much other than you should contact your local senator. So that's exactly what I did. The local senator in my particular city is Senator Lincoln Fillmore. I found his email pretty easy. I wrote him a letter. Senator Fillmore replied back and he says, you know, I like this idea. I do. And I think that we should maybe move forward with this. So after a few more emails being exchanged between us, he suggested that first things first, we needed to show that there was interest. I put together this petition online. I threw it out on some social media, Facebook and some other car groups. I was thinking maybe we can get 500 signatures in a month. I had over like 1,600 signatures. It was obvious this was going to be a popular plate. So I shared those amazing petition results with Senator Fillmore. Unfortunately, we were too late for that year's legislative session. We'd have to wait until the next year. Senator Fillmore created the whole bill, and in 2019, the governor of the state of Utah approved black plates. But wait, there was a little hang-up.
Like, actually, Utahns are supposed to be able to get license plates that are, everything white you see here is all black. That is the law of the state. So why isn't this available to us? You ask KSL investigators.
So apparently there were some laws, rules, regulations on the books that stated that Utah license plates needed to have reflective property. And that was basically for law enforcement and other entities that are using LPRs, which is a license plate reader. So everything was fine and dandy. The governor signed the bill. It was approved, and we were excited to get the black plates back until it came down to production. And it's very hard to have black paint be reflective. So I started scouring the internet for reflective black paint. You know, could I possibly help in this process in finding the material? Was there reflective black vinyl? Interestingly enough, when I originally created the letter in 2016, I even specifically said, you know what you could do is just make the letters reflective, and that should suffice and keep everybody happy. I also reached out to former California Assembly Representative Mike Gatto. Mike is the person that was behind the black and gold plates in California. He started that whole petition. We had some emails exchanged, and I told him about the conundrum with the reflectivity. He had the same exact issue. He told me during his process, California also had those concerns and issues, but they managed to get through it. So we were in a pause. We were in the circle pattern. we had to wait a little bit until everything got squared away. This is when people started to lose a little bit of patience. And I'll be honest with you, they took the wrong approach. There are some websites out there that make novelty plates. These are license plates that you can have created. They are not official. You can put them in your bar, your garage, and so forth. You're not supposed to put them on your vehicle. License plates are official government property. So much like a driver's license, you can't replicate that. And a license plate, even though it has the same letters and numbers, and it's black and it looks the same, if it's not officially issued by the government, it is not legitimate. So there were a few people rolling around with these fake black plates, and I would see it every now and then. And I just thought, those folks are going to ruin it because law enforcement's going to think, who knows what they're going to think, but nevertheless, it's not proper registration. So some more time went by and we were wondering what was going to happen. And then some years later, the state figured out that we could just remove that portion of having to have the whole plate to be reflective and just do the letters and the numbers. That sounds kind of familiar. I wonder maybe who thought of that in 2016. I don't know. Nevertheless, in 2022, I got word they were out. They were done. They were official. They were reflective. However, they were only for vintage cars. So this was the plate that I got for my 1979 Trans Am. I was hoping that in some months to come, they would be offered for everyone. They were. Later on that year, they announced that they were officially available for every single car. So we did it. We did it.
Well, the comeback is official. Utah's legacy black license plate with the white lettering of the late 60s is back.
Yeah, as our Matt Gephardt explains, the road to bring back that black plate has been a long one.
The plates are out. I am seeing so many of them, and I know that some media outlets have done some news stories on them. I heard a statistic that Utah has raised $1.7 million from these black plates alone. And it's a good cause because all that money is going to the Utah Historical Society. Fabulous. So there you have it, folks. That's the story on these cool Utah license plates. They're back and they're available and they're legal. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for listening to the story, and we'll see you soon at the next one. Take care. Have those, and you're going to ruin it for the rest of us. There's a bee. Get out of here.